Old that chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's sad, take a look at what happened over.
Thanks for coming, folks. Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this.
Well, I don't know about you, but this stuff is going absolutely viral. This is like JFK kind of ballistic. So what the fuck just happened out there in the world?
A little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want...
You know, to be very honest with you, this was absolutely insane. There's no ducks. Some people are blaming BlackRock. Some people are blaming the Democrats. Who actually knows who did this and what happened? But I'm pretty confident that through conspiracy, not through conspiracy theory, that we will see exactly what happened in the truth. But just like Biden said, there is no place in this realm right now for that kind of violence. There is no place left for it. So if you are still creating violence amongst people on this planet, you need to take a step back and get a reality check. Okay, violence is not the option. People's lives matter. Not only black lives, people's lives matter. And all people's lives matter. Yes, you watching this right now, you are incredibly special. And I appreciate you and thank you for coming here to the Crypto Bliss, the live stream tonight with me. Clearly, you loved my video here on Saturday. I truly appreciate it. We definitely have so much to get through. I don't want to keep playing thousands and thousands and thousands of videos, but I'm going to keep showing you a few things because a number of these clips in the videos actually matter. If we look at who this person was, Mr. Thomas Matthew Crooks, okay, he was the shooter that essentially just tried to assassinate Donald Trump the same style. What is his motive? Why? We don't know, but we will find out soon. So make sure to stay tuned. We will be doing some pretty cool videos for you over the next little while. But I just want to finish off with something very, very powerful. Because here at Valuetainment, this was one of the most important sections that I asked. And look at what these gents actually say. So let's just listen to what it is that they have to say and what exactly it is that happened over the next
that we're going to hear about in the next, couple hours, tomorrow, and a bunch of other things that's coming in with people texting me left and right. The administration needs to get a hold of Trump's administration. I'm sure they're talking to Eric Prince. You need private military contractor. Anybody who can volunteer to support, you need to volunteer and support for the next 4 or 5 months. The RNC needs people there in investigating every single possibility of something being taken place. Bomb squad needs to go to audit the bomb squad of the bomb squad of the bomb squad. Sometimes when, I'm dealing with a lawyer or an accountant, Tom, you're familiar with this. I'll get 3 lawyers on a call. They're all my lawyers, and I'll have them debate each other because I'm trying to find a leak in one of my lawyers. And it's very annoying for them, but it's great for me because I'm trying to find out who's really doing it the right way and not. And especially when we're making a big decision. I would hire 3 bomb squad guys to inspect the place. 3 of them, not 1. I would go in there investigating everything they got. And I'm sure they're thinking like that right now anyways. And then on the AV side, especially with RNC on the AV side, I'm not really worried too much about what's going to happen with Milwaukee. Tom, how many days away are we from the RNC?
We're a week out, right?
I think we're a week out. Yeah, I think we're a week out.
You're gonna just see that?
It starts 2 days from now, July 15th through the 18th in Milwaukee. So, I mean, this happened 2 days before, and I'm going to show you my screen real quick. No word from the White House yet. They have not released a statement. However, this is from former President Barack Obama.
So before I let you obviously listen, I mean, you can read it while I'm talking, but you can see what it is that he's saying. Perhaps it's an inside job of some sort because somebody doesn't like what Mr. Trump is trying to do for the crypto space and for the freedom of people, because he is literally de-dollarizing this world, and he is pushing forward to try and do that for you and for me, for the benefit of us, because he has come into realization. Even though previously he was not a crypto backer, he has come into realization that people need this. He's not like some of the others politicians that we get out there that are just greedy, that just want everything. They want to bleed you dry of every last little drop of energy. I don't know if you've seen some of the conspiracy videos out there, but it's not conspiracy theory. It is actual conspiracy. Okay, it's conspiracy fact. And that is just it. Go do your own research.
There is absolutely no place for political violence in our democracy, although we don't yet know exactly what happened. We should all be relieved that former President Trump wasn't seriously hurt and use this moment to recommit ourselves to civility and respect into our politics. Michelle and I are wishing him a quick recovery. Yeah.
By the way,
I just want to say quickly, while he's speaking about that, for Barack to come out and say this, when they took to task the war in the Middle East to try and disrupt multiple things. I'm not going to get into it because YouTube can block me for a number of things. Okay, I don't want that. I want to carry on with my beautiful community, you guys. But this is serious. This is absolutely not a joke. Okay, this was JFK style attempt on Donald Trump. Okay, why? Look at how upset people are. People are very upset and they're tense, and the anxiety is starting to shoot up again out there in this world.
good for him for posting this message.
Well, that side better start doing it.
Yeah, and by the way, Vinny, if one thing happens to this guy, America's going to be in shambles.
That's what I'm. But PBD, you nailed it. We were a half an inch from the shit hitting the fan. Literally a half an inch. Okay, and these losers.
And that is because when you look at it and what actually happened, okay.
That's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Almost waited for the perfect moment for Donald Trump to say something. Then all of a sudden, Donald Trump, very interestingly so, the shooter they're saying was on the left-hand side of Trump. He would have shot directly at Trump. The way that Trump was facing, that bullet should have gone straight through Trump's head and blown his head off. Okay? But instead, it skimmed past his cheek here and ran past and made his ear bleed. It hit his ear, basically. So, let's go finish this video here. Let's go finish this video right here.
Loser, freaking Antifa, that's who they are, shooters. Disgusting human beings, bro. We were half an inch away from some dark ass times. So God bless him. We hope, I hope that he's good and he's recovering. And man, we were close. We were close.
One attendee is dead. Okay.
And yeah, I got another message, PBD, from somebody that's pretty close to the team saying it seems as if the shooter was on the rooftop. If it didn't hit the attendee, Trump is dead. It hit somebody else and then hit Trump. That's somebody messaging me right now that's pretty close to the camp saying he was on the roof, and if it didn't hit that attendee, PBD, Trump is gone.
Okay, let me show you this.
Oh.
What were you gonna go ahead, Rob? What were we gonna show?
I have video. According to Colin Rugg on Twitter, this is a doctor who tried saving someone's life at the rally, recalls exactly what happened as soon as the shooting happened, if you'd like to hear it.
Go for it.
What did you see, sir?
I heard the shots. I thought it was firecrackers to begin with. Somebody over there was screaming, he's been shot, he's been shot. So I made my way over. I said, I'm an emergency department physician. Let me help you. The guy had spun around, was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here. There was lots of blood, and he had brain matter there. And so I got him. There's a helicopter coming in to get him. So I got people there really helpful. I got
Was there only one person shot that you saw?
Then I did CPR, did chest compressions, as well as I breathed for him.
One person.
I was the only one
You
that
guys,
did
we
it.
need to evacuate everybody.
That's it right there.
Oh man! So dude, imagine an attendee gets hit in the head from what he's, the reports, and and then they kill the shooter. Wow.
But I just saw this one video, Rob, that Brandon sent. If you can pull up this video with the guy telling cops, there's a guy on top of the rooftop with a gun that's climbing up. Again, we don't know the level of credibility of this guy, but this is BBC reporting this. Rob, if you can play that clip.
I have the video. If we
Go
can pull
for
it.
it.
Struggling with debt of over 80,000 Rand.
And watch and listen to the rally, right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, but we noticed the guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service?
We were telling the police. We were pointing at him for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? This is not a big place.
Did you see, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay, we just be careful because we don't quite know who's watching, but you're pretty sure they shot the guy?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
You saw that happen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you see them go up to him afterwards, or?
They crawled up on the roof. They had their guns pointed at him, make sure he was dead. He was dead, and that was it. It was over.
PBD, that's security. I'm telling you right now, the fact that a guy is.
That was it. It was over. He got sought out quite quickly, taken out. But something is missing here.
A regular person's yelling and for minutes and nobody's doing anything. I don't trust anybody, PBD. I don't trust my security. I don't trust the Secret Service. The police are lost. This dude, I don't trust any of it, Pat.
I actually, in South Africa, don't mind me saying, I don't call the police. I actually call them criminals because, yeah, they just want bribes and bribes and bribes and bribes and bribes. And that's not protecting the people. They are there to protect the people, but yet they hit us with Roman roadblocks and a whole bunch of bullshit in between.
I don't trust any of it. I would clean house and I would just bring my own security detail. This is ridiculous. This sounds like JFK shit. Oh, we didn't know he was there, grassy knoll over here. And by the way, Pat, we haven't seen. By the way, Zapruder had one camera. Wait till you see this next 24 hours how many people are recording and how much footage is going to come out, so we actually see what happened and how they responded.
The press.
Well, that just says it. You know, I'm going to leave it at that for now. We can see. I wish Donald Trump all the best in healing because, yeah, this is crazy stuff. That essentially came out. So I'm going to subscribe there, make sure that we are just making sure that these guys, you know, I don't know what kind of media they publish. I don't know what it is that they're doing. But at the end of the day, you know, we need to know what is going on out there, why it's going on out there, and what on earth is happening here. Because if you can look at there, if you can look a little bit closely here, okay, you can see that the bullet literally skimmed past his cheek and cupped his ear. Okay. Mr. DT is absolutely lucky. If it didn't, I don't know how the bullet went, what happened, none of that stuff. But we will find out in the coming days. So make sure to stay tuned. And what does this all now have to do with trading and the markets? Well, if you use my link pinned down in the description of this live session and this video and any of my videos, you will find your Bybit link that you can go ahead and get yourself up to $30,000 deposit bonus, as well as my Bybit, my Bitflex link down below, up to $88,888 deposit bonus. And together, that's $128,888 bonus right there, just for you. I've already done mine, but this is my little account here. And the whole reason why I started my live session like that for you guys is because you needed to know what on earth freaking happened and what actually made, what happened. So first of all, okay, dude, yeah, I said, cool, let's go away. Okay, so as you can see here, 3 days ago, we had a buy signal. Then Trump was shot. Buy signal here. Trump was shot on that day, on Saturday. Okay. Then Sunday it pumped a little bit. And today, Monday, is absolutely pumping. We're getting back up above the ribbon on the daily time frame. And this is now starting to look absolutely awesome and powerful. So we are getting really bullish here with the MACD crossing. The PMO is getting ready to cross right here for us. The RSI is now pushing nicely up to the top here. So let's go and have a look at a couple other of our charts. But first of all, on the trade that I told you that I was taking in these videos here, I did tell you, in fact, I think it was like 2 days before that, I did say to you that I was about to take one of the most insanely awesome trades that I could possibly see right now. And if you missed out on that, then I hope you are joining me here, because Mr. Trump, is still going to be speaking at the conference this month at Nashville. That is amazing. Well done, Mr. Trump, on standing out. Former Congressman Tulsi Gabbard says Bitcoin is about liberty and being able to transact how you want. And that's exactly why Mr. Trump had an attempted assassination. So, yeah. Not only that, you can see here, BlackRock Larry Fink says he's a major believer in Bitcoin. I think that's absolutely wonderful. I think many things are busy unfolding, and many things are just happening. So stay tuned right here on the channel. Now, if there's some videos or some crypto that you would like me to talk about, okay, through my videos that I'm going to be doing for you over the course of this coming week, then leave a comment down below. I would love to know what it is that you'd love to talk about. So let's move on to our Bitcoin candles chart here. All right. So now that Bitcoin has broken out of the ribbon and essentially pushing up, if we can close that daily candle at this level, I think we'll have a very strong bullish momentum. The reason for that being is because we're working our way back up to that level of resistance, bouncing off of this level of support and that level, long-term level of support right there, plus the kind of fake out that we hit here at this level right here, the horizontal support level at the 62,000, at the 60,000 level. So I would not be going anywhere out of this space at the moment. And truthfully said, you can see here that Bitcoin is getting stronger and stronger by the day. Why would you want to be selling your Bitcoin? Why would you want to be doing any sort of sale in your Bitcoin when everybody that we know, institutions, Larry Fink, they're all very happy buying their Bitcoin right now? So yes, I may have been a little bit early to my handle pattern where I said my handle pattern would reach, okay? It reached a little bit higher and then it's now pulled back and it's now busy working its way, attempting a possible breakout towards the top level over here. That is going to hit resistance for a moment, and then we're going to possibly see the next level of breakout. What is Ethereum doing? Ethereum is pretty much doing what Bitcoin is doing too. Leave our indicators. I don't know why my charts went into a line chart, but you can see here that Ethereum is busy breaking out of its ribbon, out of its down sloping wedges. It had a down sloping wedge here, broke out, and down sloping wedge here, faked down out to the bottom. PMO right back up. MACD is crossing over. PMO is crossing over. The only thing that is not in the energy with us in alignment right now is the stochastic RSI. You can see here that we've come right back up to the 618 here on Ethereum. Do we make it all the way back up here to the 786 at about $4,000 at this level? That would be the next level that I would like to see. Once we hit that level, I think we're going to just bounce sideways for a few days and then to the roof, especially because the Ethereum ETF is going to be launched very, very soon, hopefully sometime this July. Interestingly so, that this now Trump stunt, the attempt on assassination of Donald Trump, is very likely going to cause, sorry guys, it's a little cold and I'm trying to get oxygen here in my office. The assassination attempt on Donald Trump is now very likely going to take a lot of eyes off of the crypto space, the media, etc. And I'm going to show you a few things that you should not be taking your eyes off of right now. The Bitcoin dominance, ironically, is breaking back up above its ribbon. It's got a buy signal. It's hovering nice and sideways here. Are we going to see another push up to this level? If we see another push up to this level, I'm gonna have to say to you that I do believe that we could end up seeing the inflows into Bitcoin dominance really pushing us up to this 58 to 60K level line. Very interesting, right? You can see here that I'm not doing too much news other than Donald Trump, you know, because I've shared quite a lot of that now with you. So not only that, but the crypto total 2 market cap has also broken out of its downsloping trend. It's down sloping wedge. What is going on here? There was a buy signal, told us to buy all the way over here. Look at what's happened when the MACD told us to buy. I just want to give you some very, very, very interesting scenarios. If you look at my vertical dotted line, look at where the PMO, is. Okay, it's crossing over. Look at where the MACD is. It's busy crossing over at that point. Look at what the stochastic RSI is doing. It's busy pushing towards the upside. So perhaps a little bit of upward momentum taking us up to these kind of local tops, local highs. So sorry, guys. My gosh. I'm not tired. I'm just, damn, man. A lot of oxygen and it's a bit chilly here tonight. But if I can tell you that I'm looking at this from an incredible perspective. Now, this is the total 3. We haven't even begun the altcoin cycle. The altcoins are just slowly starting to recover with the same PMO, MACD, RSI movements with buy signals coming in. Hopefully we can close this daily candle above the ribbon, telling us that we are very likely then going to continue towards the upside and then bring ourselves into the potential of this pattern that I essentially drew here a little while ago before we start to get the rally to break out and the strength and the momentum to break out of this very, very interesting 618 level, which is 821 billion in the altcoin market cap when it's currently sitting at about 617 billion at the moment. I would not be going anywhere. I would be accumulating while these coins are still in early because we have not yet broken out. You can see here on the Bitcoin chart, this is my wonderful, long, beautiful, long-term chart. We are starting to make our way back up towards the previous high sections here. What does that actually mean for us? Well, let's have a little bit of a closer, a little bit of a zoomed out look first, and then we'll go in a little bit closer. So we can see here, and let's just get rid of this UT bots for now so that we can see our charts nice and clearly. Okay. You can see here that this trend pretty much came in from all the way down at the bottom there, all the way, tap, 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 fall through, hit resistance, wait for the momentum to break out, push up hard, retest, try to bounce off again, huge FTX noise and sell pressure, bear market collapses from that level. What on earth is going on? So right now, cool, we've got a little bit of an impact, but we also have a downsloping trend here, which is a bullish flag pattern. And I have shown you on multiple occasions that essentially this would be the breakout pattern on the bullish chart for the Bitcoin, which would take us up to possibly 120K thousand. Okay, I showed you this many, many, many times already now. The top level of resistance is here. We are going to need the momentum. You can see we hit here. There's the one. There's the next. We hit here a few times, and then we hit here, and then a hard rejection with the way that the Germans sell all of their Bitcoin. I feel sorry for the Germans. Sorry to you, Germany. You're selling all your Bitcoin. No wonder you didn't go through in the UEFA, because the guys were telling you, why are you selling all the Bitcoin? This is going to make our economy wealthy. Now, the most beautiful thing that I want to share with you is, look at this. 58K has been found currently to be the level of support. I am confident I have shown you this countless times already. Okay. And I said if we were to go any lower, it would try and be down to the 618, down at 49K. We didn't get there. So if we come here and we're heavily rejected, well then, guess what? We're making a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low, which means that the very likely is that the trend would probably come down to the 49, 50K and then make a much stronger momentum bounce to the upside to get us that volume that we need to get to these ridiculously beautiful highs all the way up here at the 4.236, which is normally hits every cycle. That's about 242K. My personal target is about 300K. I think we're going to blow the lid here up to 300K. I think that will be our market, and then we're going to see a massive, massive, massive collapse right back down to probably these current levels, and I'm going to show you why in that moment. So from this current level up to 300,000 would give you a potential of a 3.7x your money. That is crazy, just with Bitcoin on its own. What and wow. Okay, now there is one thing that I do want to share with you on this chart, and I have shown this to you a few times. So you can see here what happened. You can see here what happened in this chart, that we actually had the previous high, we broke through there, And then in the bear market, we had to come back down and retest it. In fact, we broke below it, okay, by a interesting 20%. Okay. So what would that look like once we hit 300K and then we break down below the previous all-time high at this level? I wonder what that would do if we broke down 20% from this same very level that we're experiencing right now. Well, guess what? Look at where we're holding up. Okay. We're holding up at about the 55K level. I have previously said to you, I doubt we would come below this 50K level in the market in the future bull cycle through the bear market. Okay. And I say that because of the way that history has shown us and connected the dots. The charts don't lie. Humans lie. Is Bitcoin manipulated? It's not manipulated, but it can be manipulated, like it was now with the German government selling all of the Bitcoin. The crude oil chart is telling us that we are about to hit the very hard rejection levels. We are meeting much resistance here, and we could essentially pull down very hard here. The MACD is pulling over, the PMO is done. Yes, the stochastic needs a little bit of a pull up, but that just is what it is. I bought myself some more SAY today. I bought here earlier on this morning around this area, the 33 cents level. So I'm up on my trade once again. Why did I do that? Well, look at the MACD. Look at the PMO just crossed over. Look at the MACD just crossed over. Yes, the stochastic is a little bit over heated, but we bounced off this level. We had a buy signal, and we haven't actually had a sell signal. So could we reach up to this 45 cents level once again? We could, but we could actually see that we're bouncing off of this long-term trend support line. That is amazing, 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 amazing. And really, all we now have to do on SAY is get ourselves above that interestingly wonderful level, which might I just say to you is a falling wedge pattern, fake out, back up, resistance here, breakthrough, hit the level, bounce back, push, break up, hit some of these levels of resistance as we go up. It's not like it's one straight freaking line. Okay, we can have a look at my derivatives chart here in a moment. If it does decide to load for us, that would be absolutely wonderful. Okay, it's so grateful because I almost sold my XRP down here. I almost sold my XRP because I was convinced that XRP was dead and had nothing left to it. But I was so wrong because XRP actually was not condemned to the pits of hell, but actually it was condemned. It was told that it is not a security. So look at the buying pull on this candle right here. That told us to get in immediately on XRP. If you did get in at that candle, look at what you possibly could have made already. 35-40% at a 10% trade, a 10x trade. Man, you guys could be making lots of money. But let's remember that the US is printing non-freaking stop. The buy signal is there. The PMO, the MACD is telling us that we need to be buying. So I truly hope that, you know, with everything going on in this wonderful world, South Korea's ruling party proposes to delay the Bitcoin and crypto gains tax. That's amazing. We need things like that. Things need to come out like that. Well, Bitcoin has stabilized at almost exactly $14 a coin. I'm tired of waiting for a jump, so I'm taking a loss and getting my cash back. This dude, Thomas Randolph, shame for you, 15th of July, 2011 on the 11th. You should have seen the ones there that fumbling 400,000% gains exactly 13 years ago. You would have 400x'd your money in Bitcoin just today. Now, the ETFs have seen 1.4 billion in inflows in the last week, the fifth largest weekly inflows. Just in, Bitcoin is back up above 63. Donald Trump will still be speaking at Nashville. Nothing is changing out there, no matter what happened. We have brave people in this world, brave people like myself, like you for taking a stance and investing in yourself and into Bitcoin and into crypto. And why do I say that? Well, I've shown you so many times what you and I as personal individuals actually own in the Bitcoin space in comparison to the ETFs, in comparison to all of the corporations, the governments, the Satoshi group or people. So many things are happening. I would definitely not go anywhere because Grayscale just bought $23 million of Bitcoin and Germany is done selling. Here we go. Because there was 800 days from the previous high to get the next bull's phase started. 800 days from the previous high to get the next bull phase started. 800 days, we are literally almost here. In fact, I'd love to go and look at what that actually looks like on my BTC chart that I was fiddling around with you in a little moment ago. So let's go and see from the previous high here. 800 days. 800 days. Yeah, we've already passed 800 days. We've already passed 800 days. We are now kind of around 980 days. So we're 1,000 days after the previous all-time high. Okay, so you see why it's also very good to look at things very importantly, because this is 1,000 days. We're way more. We're already way more. We're already at this level over here. We've already had this pullback. Our next is up there. Okay, so this was done quite a little while ago, that little chart. Thank you all for watching my video here on my channel. I do appreciate all of your views and all of your energy in here. I wanted to share with you that Donald Trump and the Republicans are defending the right to mine Bitcoin, defending the right to self-custody digital assets, transacting free from government surveillance and control in lawful and un-American crypto crackdown, oppose the creation of a CBDC, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Okay, don't be fooled, because we are not going to see the Bitcoin chart go any further down below. I really just don't think that right now. But all in all we can say is that history is certainly repeating. We are seeing some of the most beautiful things happening out there in this incredible world. Crypto is pumping and you cannot stop it. No assassination can stop it. Nothing can stop it. Although the assassination may have brought on some very heavy energy in this earth a few days ago, a few weeks ago. But yeah, I mean, we're really on the way up in our chart. So for now, I just wanted to share one last time with you, because I've been sharing so many videos and things with you here that we can see the noise is literally just coming to an end in this space. So if you appreciate that, share some love with me on the channel. I would truly appreciate you by doing that. And let's get cracking on here. I'd love to see if we can check out the chart. Doesn't look like that's my trades. Doesn't look like we're going to get anywhere with those. But let's see if I can show it to you on my app, on my phone for now. Okay, my derivatives. Okay, there you go. Bitcoin 89%, Ethereum 129%. There you go. Proof is in the pudding. I do show you my trades. I do want to share my trades with you. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I want you to succeed just like I am succeeding in this beautiful energy. So happy healing, Mr. Trump. All the best to you at Nashville as well. I'm sure security is going to absolutely crack down like crazy right now. So I truly appreciate you. And definitely we're going to see. So Etan, Brother Bear, Pepe and Floki. Sure, I'll have a look at Pepe and I'll have a look at Floki. So this is the Pepe chart before we go. So Pepe, okay, look at that buy signal on Pepe. Buy. The MACD is crossing over, the PMO is crossing over, and the stochastic RSI is crossing over. We found a very strong level of support. You can see there, that's the level of support that we are finding in this zone, making a higher low essentially over there. So right now, we're getting ready to break out on on Pepe coin right here, that is looking very, very nice for a very strong buy. Just to get from where we currently are to these roundabout highs over here is nearly 2x your money. So beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that's Pepe coin. Let's go and have a look at Brett very quickly. Brett. Hey, Ton, thanks for sharing this. Look at Brett. It's got a strong buy signal as well. It's punching out of the ribbon. If it closes out of the ribbon today, we're going long. Not only that, we have also been building a very, very nice bottom here. Look at that bottom with this weird downsloping wedge pattern over here, getting ready to mark a very strong breakout. Okay, the PMO, the MACD, and the RSI are pushing towards the break up to the upside. If we can get up to this wonderful level, which I do believe we should find very soon, that's 1.3x your money on Brett. Brett's still got a very long way to go. And at just 1.3x your money, we're going to see Brett hit a couple tens of billions in market cap. Now, the one other coin, Brett, and let's go and see. Let us go and see here, Floki. Let's go see if we can find Floki here in our charts. And Floki USDT. Let's go and see Floki and what Floki is doing. Because Floki, oh wow, yeah, see, Floki is pumping. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stomping. So check this out on Floki. So look at this wonderful bottom that we've experienced right here. Boom, look at that bottom level. How is that for a bottom? On Floki, well, guess what? It's busy breaking out of its downsloping trend line as well, because that essentially was the trend line. Okay, boom, chicka boom, boom, boom. All right, so it's probably going to come up to this resistance level because there is resistance and it broke down from that resistance. So it will probably come up to this area first, because you can see here that equally as there was nice support there is some good resistance here. So let's look at that. How perfectly, and that's why I say charts don't lie. Charts just cannot lie. So cool. Immediately on Floki, we can have like a 50% pump. Okay, we're still in this range on Floki for now, so we have to be realistic. But with a higher high and higher lows, that means for me that we would essentially start to break up into a price discovery territory with the same thing, stochastic, MACD, PMO, and RSI all pointing to the upside. So hope you enjoyed that. I can't show you my trades, but at least I got to show you it on my phone. And wow, what a beautiful blessing it has been to be here with you, my beautiful crypto community. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your entire moment. I truly appreciate you. Much love. And if you enjoyed the video, show some love for me on the channel. I would truly appreciate that. And we will see you on the next beautiful live session next week, Monday, 7 p.m., same place, same time. Thank you. And we'll see you then. Stay safe and enjoy trading.